What is up, guys? Look behind me here. Look at that. I got everything in the garage cleaned up. Look at all that space for activities. We have got some parts for this thing. First off, just want to show you guys. I got rid of the 37s. I don't even think you can see them. Yeah, there they are. So you see them right there. And got some different ones. These are Toyo Open Country MTs. I can't believe my last tires only lasted maybe 8-9 months. I guess because they were a bias tread. I don't know. But everybody said these tires will last a hell of a lot longer for what I like to do. They're a 385/70/16. Yeah, pretty good tires. Check it out. They don't look bad. It's about right. I might add some more height to the truck. I don't know. Still kind of thinking about it. A lot of you guys, I know you've seen the double stack spacers. These are 2.5 inch spacers, okay? And then a shock tower delete, which just shortens the shock itself, you know, so it's not fully extended and stiff and whatnot. But yeah, I have a longer coil spring, a 5-inch, and I brought it out here earlier, and it does go from there and then goes all the way up to about here. So I think with 4,000 pound, 3,000 or 4,000 pounds, it'll sag. But we are going to a actual coil spring. We're not keeping the double stack spacers. I also somehow broke my gearbox stabilizer. You can see it right there. The shaft doesn't go down in that bearing. It's just snapped it clean off. So I do have another one. We're gonna put that on. Not today though. And also got some rear shock extensions, just some billet shock extensions, 2-inch, because I went up 2-inch. And you don't want to extend your shocks out too much, because they will make it a stiffer ride. If you can get them to where they're supposed to be, like your truck's not lifted, you can get a pretty comfy ride. But we do have some new parts for her. We're gonna be putting those on in the next video. We got the actual full coil springs, and we got a gearbox stabilizer. I got a secondary trans cooler because it gets so warm here where I live. Let's see, what else do we got? I got black cab lights, and I'm only getting rid of these orange ones because, well, they're flickering and going out already, which I found out why. Now, whenever you hook these up to a 12-volt source, like when you turn the truck on, like turn on your actual cab lights, like your running lights will come on and your rear lights come on, that first switch right there, they stay on and everything, but you're supposed to have a load equalizer. It's like a little load equalizer for LEDs, or else they'll burn up because they just get all the voltage and they just do way too much. Somebody. But yeah, we definitely got that to do. I literally just stepped in the damn water. Shit. Oh. But yeah, we got that to do. But loving these new tires. They're really quiet compared to the other ones. They're a 385/70, so that's like a little over a 37, and then like 15 wide. You guys know I have the stock 16-inch rims. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to a Mickey Thompson 16x12 because that's just the best looking rim out there for 16s. I really like 16s. I don't really like the giant, huge, fancy, deep dish rims. I just don't, you know? And if I ever got a pair, I already know I would break them. But those other rims that I was talking about way back, I did get them cleaned up. They are in the shed back there. They're behind the pool. That box. There's a little box that's next to those tires there. But that's gonna be the pool. I can't really mow my yard back here because it is so wet. I got all this old drywall I got to pick up. Got the scrap metal just sitting here. Looks pretty bad. Got a lot of cleaning up still yet to do, but I did get the garage back to normal. Looks really good in there. But yeah, this is just a little video to show you guys next time I do upload. We're gonna go ahead and throw in these coil springs, the longer ones. I'm gonna pretty much show you guys how to do that easily. And the gearbox stabilizer, which really helps, because the frame and the gearbox, it really does flex a little bit. You do get play that transfers once you get a little bit of height, bigger tires, you know, it transfers a lot. But other than that, I do have some grease zerks that I need to install on these control arms here. And shock extensions for back here for the rear shocks, just to give them, just to bring the top down about that much. And yeah, you do not want to know what those cost. I'll just say they were less than the Maxxis creepy crawlers, and those were 2,000. But these somehow they're only maybe 3/4 of the price, these Toyos, but they ride so much better. They're smoother. I don't know. They just they drive. The truck drives straighter almost. Just more comfortable. Just holds its own track a hell of a lot better. But yeah, next video, guys, we're gonna be putting on coil springs, actual coil springs. We're getting rid of the double stack spacers, and mostly because this coil spring here is probably, I mean, I don't know, this truck was made in June of 2000, and so it's been here on this truck for that long. And then these double stack spacers that I welded just in the middle here, they've been on the truck for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And with all these other aftermarket parts that are on the front of this truck, I mean, it drives smooth, it drives great, but I'm just sitting here thinking, imagining how much better it would be with the soft ride coil spring that goes all the way up. You know, it's a progressive coil, so it's tight here, loosens up down here. So we will see how it does. I might upgrade the sway bar and the links, but I'm still looking at some. I've seen some Heim joint looking kind that's got little Heim joints on them. I went back to factory taillights. No more flicker, no more weirdness. I kind of like the factory taillights. I think it looks good. Brings the truck back to the way it used to be. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. No flicker, no nothing. Got rid of the white third brake light up there. Just went back to red. And yeah, just cleaner. You know what I mean? Only reason why I have my mirrors folded out for a lot of you guys is I got a 12-year-old son, and every time I fold him in, he comes out here and folds them out. So I barely mess with them, and it looks kind of cool folded out. But that's pretty much the latest update. I've got so much done in here though. Man, I tell you what. It is so much cleaner in here. I love it. Got everything exactly where I need it. So whenever we pull this truck in and do these front end parts, it's gonna be super easy. But that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.